Let's do a simple pony in under 5 minutes. So once the hair is completely curled, all we have to do is separate the front from the back. I like to take a small section from in front of the ear, put that out of my way, gather the back of the hair, and put it in the ponytail. I like to gather the majority of the hair before I use some product. Spray wax, as always, to smooth down those flyaways, give it a little bit of shine, and hold. I'm going to smooth down that hair, put an elastic around it, and then once I've got that elastic in the hair, I'm going to work on the top. Now, honestly, it really depends on what your client wants. Here, just for the sake of today's tutorial, I'm just going to do a soft, natural lift in the root area, just so you have some volume and it doesn't look like a normal everyday ponytail. Once I lift up that root area, I'm going to work on those sides. I'm going to separate that front fringe. She has a little curtain bang. I'm going to pull that out of my way and then work on pulling the rest of the hair back. I'm just going to work out the little bit of curl that's in there, smooth it back, and I'm going to grab my topsy tail once I smooth it down. Topsy tail right here. I'm going to stick it right through the center of my ponytail and slide it directly through. It's a fun little tool, so that way you don't have to worry about wrapping all of that hair around an elastic again. I'm going to pull up that side so that way it matches the top, we have it balanced, and then I'm going to work on the other side. Work on pulling out a balanced face frame. I'm going to piece out that hair, that curtain bang best I can, and then pull back the rest of that side. Smoothing down that hair before I place it in the back of the head. Grabbing my topsy tail to go ahead and place that hair through the center. I'm going to create a little wraparound here. You can also hide that little piece underneath if you don't want the added detail. Some people like the smoothness, some people like the little detail that leaves. I'm just going to smooth down that hair, make sure it's balanced out to the other side, and then I'm going to work on fluffing out my face frame. We love a face frame that suits nicely, opens up the face, and it doesn't fall flat. Lifting up this root area and shaping it around the face is what helps. Now, mind you, I'm working on a mannequin. She doesn't have a perfect hairline, but it's a good way to practice trying to work it through. Grab my spray wax to place it in place so that way it stays nice and open. It doesn't fall right directly in front of the eyes. And there she is, final product. And then I'm going to work on fluffing up that ponytail area. We got the top nice and smooth, the front face frame is perfect. So now we want to fluff up the root area just to give it some volume so that way it doesn't fall flat. And then once I'm done giving it volume at the root, I'm going to brush it through, and then I'm going to give it a little tease on the bottom to pull it all together. The final product is a beautiful fluffy pony ready for a night out.